What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC, and today I'm checking out the Ranger wallet from Gondek EDC. This is a pretty cool, minimal but versatile little wallet from them. They're very customizable. You can get them in any of the hanks they have available on the website, as well as the Hank of the Month if you're a member of their Hank of the Month club, as long as supplies last. Obviously, once they run out of that material, you can't get it anymore, but usually if you order it right after the Hank of the Month, it should be available. And this is actually one of the Hank of the Month patterns, so you may recognize it if you watch my Hank of the Month Club unboxings or unveilings or whatever you want to call them. But they had a money theme, thought it went well with the wallet, so picked it up in that. I have this wallet in black as well from a mystery pack that I had gotten, but really like it in this kind of money pattern. Now they're 4 inches by 3 inches. Have a nice 2-inch by 2-inch loop panel for patches. I have a Gondek EDC patch on here, as well as a Maniac EDC, who mostly makes really cool patches, but his grandma actually makes a bunch of different hanks for him as well in some really cool patterns. And this is a mini hank patch of one of the hanks that his grandma makes, and so I have that hank as well. So as you can see, the patch actually matches the hank. Even the tag is on here, which is really cool. They did 2 of the patches. There's a black one with skulls that I have the patch and the hank for as well, but we'll link down to his store page down in the description. I don't think the patches are still available. Not sure about the hanks, but different patches and hanks are coming up all the time, so follow them on Instagram if you want to see what's dropping. And I think the hanks, there's typically some available on the site. They're not always sold out, so definitely check those out. Now this is $25 no matter what material you get in it. But for $35 you can actually add a starter pack as well, which is going to come with a pocket pen, which is just kind of this plastic pen. Pretty cheap, but effective and lightweight, and it's about the size of the pen I have on here, but when you open it, it's got a cap that sticks onto the back and makes it pretty much a full-size pen, which is nice for such a small kind of footprint. You also get a patch. I'm not sure if it's the Ranger Eye or the larger size. They have 2 different patches. I think I have both of them. As well as a miniature notepad from Right in the Rain that's about credit card size. I have one of those in here, although it didn't come from the starter pack. I haven't bought in one of these wallets since they introduced the starter pack, but if I did, I'd probably add it in because it's a pretty good value. Now on mine, I have on the outside, I think I mentioned the dimensions as well. I did, 4x3. I have on the outside a Big Idea Design Pete Pirate Life collaboration pen, but this is just the standard Big Idea Design mini bolt action pen. So if you're interested in this, it won't have the Pete's Pirate Life logo, but the pen is still available, and I will link in the description below. It's got a really nice smooth bolt action. Not sure what the ink insert is on these. I'm sure it says it on the website, but it's a pretty smooth writer and not super inky like the Pilot G2, which is kind of a bolder, a little bit more inky. This one's really smooth and light, pretty thin kind of lines that it draws. And so, very cool little pen. I like it a lot because, one, the loop on here is really long, but the pen is slightly shorter than the pouch, and so it doesn't protrude anywhere. It's not getting caught on things. And since the loop is so long, it really sticks to that pouch well, so it's not kind of bending outwards and, again, getting caught on your keys or whatever else you have in that pocket. Inside, I have a few items. 2 credit cards. Obviously blanks in this case, but 2 credit cards. I typically don't carry many credit cards in front pocket wallets because usually when I'm carrying a front pocket wallet, I want to be pretty minimalist, so it's usually an ID and my debit card only. But it can definitely fit more. They say up to 15. I haven't tested that, but I think it would fit 15. Now, I also have the Right in the Rain mini notebook. Again, this didn't come with the starter pack, but you can buy these separately, and I'll put links to this if you are interested in it, where you can buy those, but they're pretty cheap. I think probably $3 or so. They usually sell them in a 3-pack, I think, and just like Right in the Rain, they're water resistant. If you have a pen that can write in the rain, you can obviously write on the paper. If you already wrote on it and it gets wet, it's not going to bleed. The water just beads off and rolls right off of there. I have a couple additional items because there's 2 loop panels, or elastic panels in here as well, similar to this one. They're 2.5 inches long, but only about 1 inch wide, so you can fit some small items in there. I have the Gondek EDC Executive Pry Bar Mini. I got this as part of a mystery pack that they did. I got another Ranger wallet in there, I think a patch. I got this as well as a carbon fiber coin. So pretty good value. These run $50. I think the mystery box that I bought was $50. It was not anodized. I did that myself, but they do offer anodized if you are buying it on their website. I don't think there's an additional cost, and you can choose either a solid color or different patterns. It's gonna look a lot more vibrant and a lot more consistent than mine, since again, I did mine at home, but definitely an option. And a cool little pry bar. They make a full-size version as well that's a little bit longer, and both of them are pretty, I think, the same profile here in terms of thinness and kind of overall just a longer version of it. But cool little pry bar that fits in the wallet well. In addition, I have the Victorinox Cadet. This is the G10 variant from the Nut and Fancy project. And really cool little mini Victorinox. I'm a big fan of the Nut and Fancy project, but in general, I just really love the G10 scales on this. I have it in both orange and blue. I don't think you can get this anymore, but there were 600 of them. It's got a main knife, a main blade, a smaller secondary blade, a can opener, bottle opener, as well as a flathead, kind of a thicker flathead and a smaller flathead screwdriver, as well as, of course, the Victorinox always counts their keychains, although I probably would not count the keychain as a tool. They always do. And so really kind of thin profile, so fits in the wallet well. Now, I have 10 of these blank credit cards, so I can test that here just to see kind of what it looks like in terms of space. But again, they say that you can put about 15 in there, and I'm pretty sure that's probably accurate because 10 fit in there relatively well. So with 10 in there, you still have some space. I've tested out with 10 and included the Victorinox in there. It still fits. So with 10, you can put 10 credit cards, some cash, some coins, and still have room to spare, and still use those loops in the back. Obviously, depending on what you put, I went with really thin items because I want it to be pretty minimal, but depending on what you put, that's gonna eat into your credit card space, but definitely could fit 5 more credit cards in here pretty comfortably. But let me know what you think of this wallet down in the comments below, if there's any other minimalist wallets that you'd recommend. And thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As always, hope you have a great one. Take care.